team, already ranked in the top 25. The other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Ducks ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Broncos offense will have the football first. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter, and Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity, and David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have success. This is a big stage for him today.
No doubt. I think all eyeballs...
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a crease. It's Riley. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Ducks offense will go to work for the first time. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Ducks in the hurry up. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope? Maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Ducks line up to punt it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's got him. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the pressure. Going for it all. Makes the grab right down the middle. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try to get outside. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
The best offenses are the ones that can run the football in the red zone when the defense knows it's coming. It's hard to throw the ball down in this area of the field. They go with the toss play and they pick up a big gain.
Handoff to the lone back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's got the tight end. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. At the 45 on his way. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Open space at the 25. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Don Nehlen, this has not been a blowout today in Morgantown. They are up by 7 over Alabama. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got his man downfield. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They'll try the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it down the middle.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Working that left side now. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Brown will throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with this target.
Here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. And the Ducks want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. The sure hands, it's Moore. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
It's caught downfield. And fired the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State ready to send out that offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they...
Fires one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there, working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. This time on target. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. Here's a heat. He's got an open man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Broncos lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying. They got it. It's blocked. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Moore will throw. Quickly to the tight end. Great move. Now he's got room. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Grab near the sticks. It's low. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wagner. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Dances away. He'll pull it down. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This all
breaks into the open. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Here comes the hurry up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Motion from the back. Moore to the air. Might be looking to run. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Wagner. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job.
Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Brown will throw it. He's got it. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. The Broncos can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. At the 20, he's got space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside give. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd, and the Sneak scores it.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Makes the grab on the left. He will be stopped just inches away after the catch and run. Coming out with it, it's low. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Quarterback got it himself. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Moore will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Moore. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get concerned. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The play action fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Makes the catch. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. The Ducks will go for it here on 4th down. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Brown wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Oh, it's a fumble. And he gets back on top of it and averts disaster. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wagner. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Broncos are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Wagner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Throws to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in the defense? And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Brown will throw it. It's on target and complete. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick the field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top. Turns it loose. He makes the catch. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Brown wants to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Broncos will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the dub.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports it loud. Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Stallions have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Oregon's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. To the ground with the back. There he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. Once he got some room, it was over.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stallions offense will go to work for the first time today. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the position switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his tight end. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. And the Stallions send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Oh, what a punt! Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Moore to the air. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. On the direct snap, it's Clay. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Good run. and he slides to avoid the hit. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Stallions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Stallions will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Give to the running back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Moore will throw. Now improvising. Keeps it and gets the first down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. On the move, it's Clay. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tempo and overdrive.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
On his feet at the 40. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the...
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down. Nice move there. Oh, he's still got more. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense working from the pistol. Rides to back and leaves it.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They've got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Finds the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Stallions will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed, and they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. Moore to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Green. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking for the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Leaves it with the running back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get them.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Nope.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a 2-point conversion there. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Got his man on the outside. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And the Stallions come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The offense lining up for a first down play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's McGowan. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He breaks a tackle. Across the 45. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Fires to the big fella. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Working that left side now. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Ducks will kick it away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now this offense is back on the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. now. This offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays, forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now sliding to his left. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Moore will throw. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. On the ground, it's Roberts. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Stallions will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Ducks! Special teams proving to be special. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 28 over Georgia Southern. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Hauls it in. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Under fire.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moore to the air. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially with...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Using his legs, it's Roberts. Got enough for the first down. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Stallions will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. An explosive play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before he carried some momentum for his team into the 4th quarter. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, the running back has it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Off play action. Going to try to get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. And
This defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his own.
Looking for a gap. It's Clay. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Moore will throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Ducks are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or 2 miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And now the offense will come onto the field again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Wants to throw on first down. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
And the Stallions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Caught behind the line. It's Roberts. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Moore to the air. Got him downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Give to the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab near the marker, it's Casper. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Past the first down marker and still running. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Rush is on him. He's going to take off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Stallions line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring over.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.